Hi, Nicoloff students. It's me again, Mr. Jaime. Hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. And for today's video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how we should celebrate Halloween due to the pandemic and COVID-19 and just how completely different this year has been. So yeah, let's get into it. So, in order to give you guys proper information, I did do my research, and all the information that I will be talking about today is coming from the county of San Diego, and they actually wrote an article on like how to have guidance according to the county's public health. And I'll begin by talking about things that are not recommended. So, beginning on the non-recommended list, obviously it's not going to be like other years in the past. So, right off the bat, door to door trick or treating is not allowed. Uh, be, it's just, I mean, there's people can't keep their space properly. It'll be too risky. And also, haunted houses, they're still occurring and they're still happening and they're open, but it's not recommended due to all the people that are involved in tight spaces, and also because they're they're poorly ventilated spaces. It's difficult to maintain the 6 feet in general. And now also there's no gatherings like parties or festivals or concerts, petting zoos. I believe there used to be a lot of petting zoos open during Halloween for some reason. There's none of that. And just try to keep within the people in your household. Even the CDC warns against trick or treating, so it is a big issue. It's not just the county of San Diego; it's actually the whole United States in general. So now moving forward to the list of what is recommended is now like we've done everything virtually, so of course there can be online or drive-by events. So I'll begin by explaining the online events. So online you can have online parties. I mean, you can still be connected with your friends and family. You can have costume contests that are also done online, so they're pretty cool. Um, and now transitioning into the drive-by events, you can have costume contests as well, where the person can get off and then they can see you. Like, you guys can have one location where everybody meets, or not meets, but everybody drives through by, and everybody can get off just for a quick second and illustrate. Maybe you can even take a picture. They can take a picture of you from far, and that just makes it safer for everyone with this COVID. Um, it just, I mean, you can be creative. There's a lot of ways to virtually stay distance. Now also now moving forward, you can also have Halloween movie nights. I mean, there's so many great Halloween movies. I remember when I was a kid, I used to be really into Alvin and the Chipmunks because they have a long list of scary movies from like Frankenstein to vampires, werewolves. They're just quite exciting and they're super funny. Also, if you really, really necessarily, or like you really, really want to like give something out and just be nice and keep the spirit going, what is recommended is to leave goodie bags at in a driveway 6 feet apart or in a yard just distance. So if people do actually pass by, they won't all be clustered, and they'll know just keep goodie bags and just separated. And that's there's many things you can do. Remember, just make sure to always keep your safe distance. Oh yes, and another thing, remember that whatever you give out, remember if it's like usually hopefully it has like a plastic or like a good thick wrapper, so parents or just in kids in general can sanitize the thing that you give them before they actually touch it or consume it. And just finally, I want to transition into just making it clear that it truly doesn't matter how you celebrate it, even if you choose to go against these guidelines. Just remember, it is a pandemic and COVID-19 is real, and it is dangerous. So remember, it doesn't matter however you celebrate, maintain your safe distance. Just simple rules that we've talked about in the past. Also, wear a face covering, a proper face covering, and wash your hands frequently and sanitize them frequently as much as possible. I wash my hands like I would say like 30, 40, maybe even more times a day. And also sanitize frequently touched items such as doorknobs or etc. Just always keep that in mind to keep those items or objects always sanitized and maintain them clean. And just finally, just avoid close contacts. just with anybody that's not part of your household, remember to stay at least 6 feet away. At least 6 feet away. And this year, it is quite unfortunate that Halloween is gonna be canceled because I forgot to mention this in the video earlier on that for this year we have an occurrence, a rare occurrence of a blue moon. So a blue moon will be brightening the night sky this Halloween. So remember to check that out, which is quite interesting because it never really happens. Well, anyways, it was nice making this video, just making sure you guys stay safe and healthy, and I hope to see you guys soon, and hope you guys take these things into consideration and follow through. And lastly, I forgot to mention this, but you can also, of course, you can still decorate your house and you could just keep the spirit going.